Churchill, what's happening now? Flavor, Lee Syatt, a.k.a. the Flying Jew. What's going on, player?
A.k.a. I don't know. I'm doing good.
Everything all right?
Everything's great, except for you made fun of me because I got roped into going to a bad restaurant again.
And he sits there and takes this abuse. I got a snap after 3 minutes. Like, I'm not going there. I refuse to. I'm my own group. I got an itch on my back that's been killing me for 15 minutes. You understand? There you go. I got like a hair patch. But it's Monday. You got to go out there and deal with it. Like I said, a smile in your heart. I'm just trying to put the pieces together. I saw Lee yesterday. We had some coffee with the baby.
Do you get nervous about swearing? Because I think I swore once. I was like, oh, no, and I made service.
I get nervous because one day she's going to pick it up. She is picking it up. It's going into a computer, and every time she takes a nap.
Well, she's doing the talking. Like, you picked up the cell phone, and you started talking, and then she has a baby cell phone, and then she started doing it. She started doing the hand movement. She put it up to her ear. She did the thing, but she just, the only thing missing is the word.
It's a pink little plastic cell phone you buy at a toy store. And whenever my phone rings, she picks up her cell phone. And she puts it to her ear like she's talking to somebody, like, what's going on? I hear you, I hear you. A wanting for life. I look at my daughter when they clap on a TV show, and she gets excited. But to have that virginity to life again, to be excited about life again as a child, we're going to Wendy's. Way, you know what I'm saying? If I tell you you're going to Wendy's now, you're like, all right, I'll eat a double. My stomach is going to be sore. I'm not eating the chili.
Yeah.
But when you're a kid, you tell them McDonald's, they jump up and down. That's why McDonald's will never close down. Because every day you get a million new customers. Every time a little kid is born, give them 2 years, they're going to have a McNugget in their mouth.
I saw that this weekend, and not to change the subject, but I was watching something, and there were kids commercials, and they're so manipulative. Like, have you noticed that watching the kids shows with your daughter? Especially like the Chuck E. Cheese and the McDonald's.
You're not around. You thought that about Coke, that when you went to a movie theater, that Coke would slow down if you slowed down the advertising, Coke would throw subliminal messages in there.
Oh, I'm sure.
You're thirsty, get up, go.
One frame every second or something.
Get popcorn. But it was just, it just felt nice to be around normal people, bro.
Yeah, that must not happen a lot with you. I mean, I'm not saying everywhere you go. It's not like you go to Ralph's and there's a parade for Joey Diaz.
No. I'm not talking about it in this way. This is what I'm talking about.
I'm saying everyone knows who you are.
I'm talking about a sense. We walk in here. I come in here to do a podcast. I sit down with you. A guest comes in. And within 4 minutes ago, you've been auditioning lately? Mm-hmm. Or I'll ask him, you've been auditioning lately? Yeah. But next thing you know, we're talking shop. Anywhere I go, I'm going to talk shop in my house. When I'm having dinner with my wife. How was your day? Good. Boom. I talk to this guy. You're talking shop.
It happens with every job too. I did that with my TV jobs. Every time on the weekends, and it was funny because we hated the job. But anytime we go together for drinks after work on the weekends, it all go back to that boss we hated, or I can't believe how stupid they are.
So all you want to do is get your mind out of there so you can still grow personally.
Nope.
What's the problem here, Lee?
I'm perfect.
You good? What are you going to do today? What do you got on the agenda?
9 o'clock, we have a Flying Jew radio.
Okay. Today?
Today, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I spent last night packing up the T-shirt orders. So
okay, and they're going to go out today?
Going out today.
You going to take them to the mail department?
I know. I already put the stamps on them and stuff, so I'm just gonna throw them in the box.
And they come over and get them.
They would, but I was going out, so I just figured I'd bring them over because I didn't want to. You can't schedule a time. Like, it's just they'll come over whenever they come over, so I felt better about putting it in the box.
Okay, so you take it to the post office
or any blue box.
Okay, see what I'm saying? You're learning.
Yeah.
This is the beauty of it.
I mean, I know we have people in different countries, but I'm sending a shirt to Australia and to Austria.
I had an email from Norway last night. Finland's big in the house. I got some white people in China smoking opium over there. Thank you for...
Do you see what happened to Cleo? Like, her husband got in a car accident or something. I think he's okay. But,
come on.
Yeah, but she put that on Twitter. But he's fine. But
I still remember that one time I scored 31 points. I had a little article that said Coco Diaz drilled home. You understand me? Drilled them home. Not like that. Not sexually.
But
very disgusting.
You should give a. Why haven't you given me a trophy? I feel like adults should get trophies.
You're 25 years old. No more trophy.
You
know your trophy is a $100 bill when you go to the Bank of America and you deposit.
How happy would you be if I came in and handed you a trophy of $100 bill? Here you go.
I smash in the head.
No, you wouldn't. You would. Who doesn't like getting a trophy?
I don't want no trophies. All right.
People give them a trophy.
Let's give them a trophy of hummus. What's going on? It's a beautiful day to be alive. You're alive. Thank God. What you're gonna do with it? That's your decision. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day to be alive. It's gonna be 60 degrees here, 70 degrees. I went to the park with my daughter.
What happened to the park?
My daughter was walking on this like plank of death, you know, with that rattles.
Yeah.
And some kid came up behind him and jumped, and she fell down. And the kid stopped to you know, say I'm sorry and stuff. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, listen, I'll kick you in the windpipe next time. I told my wife, she's like, you can't say that, but that's what goes in my heart. You know what I'm saying?
How can it not when you're? I mean, you're like that with people you like, but it's your daughter. How I don't understand how there's not more of that stuff happening.
Oh, and then another little kid jumped, seeing her coming. She's a baby. He saw her coming. He jumped in her way. It's you know, it's just a part of growing up, man. You know, my daughter reacts to it really well. Like she was at the park and somebody came and took her bucket, and she looked him straight in the face. This is my bucket. She pulled it from me. And in my heart, I'm happy. My wife's like, you have to learn to share. Sharing is overrated. Keep that bucket.
When she's like 5 or 6, you two are going to take this town over. Like when she can talk and you can tell her to do things.
Listen, dog, my dream is to build a ninja chick. I'm talking about a monster of a woman. I'm talking about a woman with a heart of gold. And stick her for what she wants. That's what you want from a woman. I don't want a woman that's, you know, can I get you something?
I just love the image of a woman blinking and bringing you water. Like that's just hysterical. But
it makes me feel bad as a man when I see a woman. We started the podcast late this morning. Okay. We came over last night. We're talking. He says, you need water. So this morning I knew in the back of my mind I had to stop at 7-Eleven. I got to 7-Eleven at 25 to 6.
Okay.
I would have been here at 5:45. And I almost called you to come up with the camera because there was drama.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is where we do the office. It's a dark industrial street, you know. But there's a 7-Eleven on the corner. And 7-Elevens to me, late night now, are scary.
Yeah.
So this morning, it just happened. I pull up to the 7-Eleven. First of all, there's a guy talking to his girlfriend, and there's a cab. They just got out of a cab. And he won't let me pull in because he's talking to his girlfriend. So finally I beep, and the girl moves, but this Donnie Wahlberg looking Marky, he looked like Nate Diaz, the younger one.
Okay.
He stands there. You know me, I'll park around. I pull the car. He looks at me like, bro, you didn't move. Say something. So I get out of the car, and as I'm getting out of the car, she's walking into the 7-Eleven, and he yells off the top of his lungs, where do you go? And I'm talking to you. And I just keep walking. Ooh. And I see her, and she's half Asian, half Spanish. And then a black guy pops up and says, man, I got a little bit of money, but I don't know if we're going to have to walk over there. They were going to get drugs with this broad, you know, and he was down on the drugs, so he wanted more. So she comes in, she's sitting in the back of 7-Eleven. I'm looking for water. Now, in the middle of all this, there's a kid going, Joey Diaz, the church. And I'm like, dog, relax. Joey Diaz, the church. I'm like, dog, relax. Take a look at what's about to go down. He follows me into the hallway, and I'm like, dog, pay attention.
But see, that's the thing. A lot of people wouldn't. If I saw that, I'd probably be a little bit nervous. But for people who haven't been in that situation, they probably just think it's some people arguing.
Well, still, shut your mouth. Don't worry about Joey Diaz or Jesus. Shut your mouth and watch the situation play out. What if this chick says something, this idiot pulls a gun, and you're talking like, Joey Diaz, get it together. Hey, this is what I tell people. So this is all going down. She's at the back of the store. The black guy's telling Marky Wahlberg they can't get drugs. They don't have enough money for the cab. So now they have to walk home. They have to walk to the drug dealer's house.
Jesus.
So you could tell she don't want to go. She's had enough. He's been torturing her or something. They walk out, and he turns around and goes, hey, let's go. And she walks out half meekly, and the cab driver now pulls up, goes, hey, where's my money? And the chick is looking at the cab driver for support, like, get me out of this mess. Mm-hmm. And the cab driver goes, miss, are you getting in the car? Like, to do her a favor. And the guy runs over and grabs her. And that's when people started calling the cops. They don't have a car.
Oh, Jesus.
So they're dead. And they're like, then the guy from 7-Eleven is like, let her go. And right there, that's again, That's when bullets could start flying. Let the cops do their job. They'll get them a block away. If you call 911, there ain't nothing going on. So I had to watch all this go down.
Yeah, of course.
And I mean, bro, they took off. They ran a block.
Yeah.
And by the time I pulled to this corner of Cahuenga, the cops were already coming. That's how fast. The cops are in this area.
Nothing.
Johnny's smooth
What's
over
your
there,
story?
looking
Oh,
good.
listen.
Looking good. You got a new hairdo, LaRue. Look at you.
I gotta do like every 3 weeks.
Sure. You get hair on your neck. You gotta go to an old school barber with the
Love
razor.
that. I don't know if it's a Jewish thing or I don't know, but
You have caveman.
anyone who goes bald, it's everywhere but the top of my head.
Find hair on the pillow.
Yeah, but you're supposed to. You're 50 something.
That's right. You know what I'm saying?
But it's all my whole family. The worst is the back hair. I got a thing to shave the back hair.
Dollar Shave Club. You got to put something together. You got to give them a call. Say, look.
They got to do something because with the wood razor when they used to do with that, it can't go all the way down
Well,
the
you got to
back.
get the stick. You got to get the stick with the hand on. You ever see that scratching hand? You have a hand with a stick on it. And you scratch your back with the stick. And work it from the back. If you're a little too fat, you're mathematically inclined. You can't wipe your muffler. It's Monday. It's a beautiful day to be alive. I hate when I go to buy something at any business and there's somebody behind the counter who doesn't understand the language. It bothers me a little bit. But I don't get mad at them. They just come to America. They're looking to strive. I get mad at the people that hire them because these are the people that are going to be talking to your customers. So if people are going to come in here and they do not understand what you're talking about. Number two, if you're going to hire somebody, make them knowledgeable of the foods and how they're served and how they're prepared. You know, a lot of people look at businesses as investments. I talked about this with the Northridge Dairy Queen. I went up to me and my wife moved to the Valley 4 or 5 years ago before Mercy was even a thought. And one night we're on a date night and we go, let's go to Dairy Queen. And we both got Dairy Queen and it was horrific.
Really?
And we looked at the people who owned it and absolutely they were from another country. I'm not going to be racially insensitive here. It doesn't matter. My point is that they were somewhere else and they didn't know a Dairy Queen was. They bought a Dairy Queen because of an investment. So when we went in there and we were looking for a Slurpee, whatever, they're like, we don't know what that is. You know those great Mr. Misties? With the vanilla ice cream. And I always liked they didn't know, you know. And I got upset, and I see it sometimes. Me and my wife go to get spaghetti in Burbank. And last time we went in there, I had to say something to my wife. They don't know what you're talking about. They don't know how to serve spaghetti. Nobody's ever taught them how to serve it. So you got to tell them, Terry. So I'm sitting there the other day, and I'm in the East Coast now, because we don't have this here. I do not have this freedom and this honesty in Los Angeles and anything that you do. I'm in the entertainment business. So the people I deal with can't make eye contact. They won't return your calls. They rather not return a call than give you a no. That is the weirdest thing that I've ever encountered. If I go in and do something for you, instead of you going, Joey, you were not right for the part, they'll avoid contact. Yeah. They'll avoid with everything all together. So maybe somewhere down the line, they'll bump into you with a job. And you know, it's just creepy. Human being. Humans don't treat each other like this. So the other day I'm in this food court in South Florida, whatever, Fort Lauderdale at the Hard Rock. And nothing looks good. And I look over and I see this little Jewish guy, probably like Lee's dad, like that age.
That's all.
Maybe a little
that's
older.
all South Florida
That's
is.
all South Florida is. He's got sandals on. He's got no yarmulke. I could tell when I saw him, this is my man right here.
So, so how often does this happen that you see some guy and you're like, I gotta stay here?
I just know. I just have a feeling. I feel other people that are like me sometimes. Yeah. So I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, oh. And he goes, excuse me, do you work here, sir? He tells his kid. And I don't know what nationality this kid is. I know he's not American. He's not Spanish. He's not Brazilian. He's something else. I don't know. And he goes to the kid, excuse me, do you work here? And he's kind of nice, the guy. He's opening up very nice. Hi, how are you? He goes, you work here, kid? Yeah. He goes, listen, I need a nice sandwich, all right? He goes, I want this on this with a little bit of this. And he goes, and on top of that, I want some liver. Right? Just like that. I want some liver. And the guy goes, huh? He goes, I want liver. Liver. You know liver. You got liver? It's around here somewhere. He can't find it, the guy. He's like, liver. Liver. You know liver. And the guy's like, liver? Liver? Liver. And I'm standing right there. And I'm about to, and the guy looks at me like, and he looks back at the guy, and he goes, liver. Liver, you put it on a sandwich, you know, liver. You don't know what liver is? And the guy's like, liver? Like he keeps saying it. I do not know. Liver! And the guy's trying to keep it together. And I can see his face getting red. He's like 5'2". He's like, Liver, I told you, Liver. Who hired you? What the? And all of a sudden, in the middle of his rage, he goes, where's your manager? He turns, and the door swings open. Like, you couldn't write this. The door swings open, and the guy comes out with a dot. I mean, and he looks at him, and he goes, Liver, I want liver on my sandwich. And the guy's like, Liver? And he goes like, you don't know either. And as he pulls away, he looks at me. We make eye contact, and he goes, tell me about it. I said to him, tell me about it. Finally, somebody thinks like me. I go, tell me about it. Make me stab you on a Monday morning. I got to be in county jail by lunchtime. What? Put yourself in that predicament.
Well, next time I won't, because...
No. 4 hours away, the hotel room.
No, but we stayed for the week. We had a good time otherwise. We had a good time doing
I saw you
stuff.
eating spare ribs.
Those are good.
What was the name of the Chinese place?
Noodles in
Noodles.
Bellagio.
And where'd you stay at?
Trump.
And how was it?
Good. Was
it packed Las Vegas?
No, not Thursday.
Yeah, like I said. And then Friday's even slower. Saturday's the big night in Vegas.
Yeah. Fridays were a little bit busy.
Really? Was busy this time?
A little bit. Saturday was definitely busier.
And what night was the show?
Friday.
Okay, and then what'd you do Saturday?
We gambled. We did what I wanted to do, and I ended up winning. So they have a game called Blackjack Switch, where you have to play two hands, but you can switch cards around. That's how you win. That was fun. I don't know. It was something.
You love to gamble. I love you.
Oh, I love gambling.
I love you. I love it. I love it that I would never get that from you.
Oh, I love it. And she got pissed off at me because I was up. Okay, I was up $295 when I left. I wanted to get that $5 extra, and I ended up losing $80 because I wanted to get that $5 extra. But I still ended up like $300 or $400 for the weekend.
Lee, you didn't eat the other gummy yet.
No, I'm already feeling this one.
No, but it's 5 milligrams. What?
No,
one more.
5
Let's do one more.
milligrams.
Yes, it is. One more.
I did
One more.
Are you disappointed you didn't get the call for Letterman?
Oh yeah, I was sat at home. Let's do one more out of respect. It's Monday. Let's do it for your IRS. One more.
Come on, dude. Good. I'm glad you did.
You ate one. Eat two. 10 milligrams. I'm asking you to eat 10.
Can I eat half of the second?
No, one whole one. This is what girls eat. The body of Christ compels you.
And you gave me the Christmas pack too, a red and a green one.
That's good. It's Christmas. You want a purple one?
No.
I'll trade you a purple one for a red one.
These have to be 20 milligrams
No,
each.
they're not. Yeah, the body of Christ compels you. Worried about it's 5 milligrams. That's what it's all about. You got sugar in there to kick up your diabetes. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, sugar. Trust me, people love seeing you sweating.
Oh, of course they.
And I'm still getting tweets that you were sensational in Tempe. Lee was tremendous in Tempe. He was sweating. His face was red.
Oh, God, yeah.
He kept saying, oh, my God, oh, my God, oh, my God.
Oh, thank God you didn't go to Tempe this week.
Wow.
Because I would have had to drive through Coachella. Can I at least get some credit for not jumping up and down and going to Coachella? I went to Vegas. I went to one concert. At least I'm not going to 2 weekends of jumping up and down. I deserve a little bit of credit.
You get no guts.
You son.
Going to some girl concert. You should have duped her a yard, let her go to the concert, and you could have gone and played blackjack by yourself. That's what a smart operator would have done.
I can't leave her alone. I can't leave her.
She's a grown woman. She's playing the piano barefoot. You got to sit there and make believe you're having a good time. Oh, this is great. Would you tell me the truth? Would you much rather be playing blackjack than sitting there?
I'd always rather be playing.
All right,
blackjack.
stop lying to these people at home. This is what the show's about.
This is strong. Feels nice though.
I eat another one too.
No, leave me alone.
You only ate 2 of them. That's 10 milligrams. The whole bag is 20.
I don't think so.
It says it right on the thing. Look at it. The whole thing. We're gonna eat another. Total product: cherry canna cube, black dog, THC 19.8590.
Per each one, right?
No,
I don't know. I'm already feeling it. There's no way.
What feeling it? They're 5. Get another one. Let's go. You got a red one. Let's eat a green one. Let's make it Christmas. Let's go. We got one.
I already had a red and a green one.
So let's have another purple one.
I'm
You
all right.
want a purple one?
No, thank you.
And I'll eat a red one.
No,
Lee,
you can have a red one.
Lee, do it for Jerusalem. When was the last time you did something for Jerusalem?
Never.
Where's the Jew flag that was supposed to be on the wall?
It's at my house.
We're
moving out. I don't know.
We're moving out because you didn't have the Jew flag. If they would have saw the Jew flag, you gotta get it together. You slip.
Housekeeping.
Yeah, they only put 1 blue package in your room or 2 pink packages for every cup of coffee. So every time I drink coffee, like I like to drink coffee in the morning when I wake up. 1 cup when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Right? Just 1 cup. I don't know how people drink coffee all day. And that night before I do comedy, or sometimes before I go to bed at night, I'll get a cup of coffee and smoke a joint, smoke like a vapor. And I love that. And write 2 or 3
21st, Monday,
The day the devil was thrown into some river somewhere off the coast of New York City. We're talking about here. Late night, Church of What's Happening Now, Monday, April 21st. Where's Tony Bennett? You're slipping. This is what I'm talking about. Where is it?
It's coming. Hold on.
It's coming. I'm sorry we came up late today, the audio, but I'm not sorry. Monday is Monday. We got till midnight to put this together. I'm still going to fire you up. You're still going to go out there on Tuesday. It's the church with the Jew. Out. Where's the water? Talk about their moms and I'm tight with them. I get pissed off at them because I don't have a mom. You only get one shot at being a good son. And I failed at that, you know. God knows how she's looking at me from up there, whether she's in her hell or purgatory.
I don't think you failed at that.
And, well, I didn't go to, I didn't do what her dreams were, well, whatever. But if my mother wouldn't have passed away, I would have been a different human being altogether. I don't think I would have been doing what I'm doing now. For me to become what I'm doing now, we talk about all the time about our mutual friend. We have a mutual friend that will not quit his job. Mm-hmm. And he's lived in this town for 15 years, and he's had very minimal success. And the guy is talented, but I'm telling you, it's because he hasn't quit his job. Because he doesn't have the fire. So whenever he goes into those auditions, his mind doesn't take the mile because they're comfortable. And he's never going to move forward until he quits that job. Never. It's going to be, he's never going to book nothing. When he goes in there and that hunger is shown, it shows for a reason, man. And people buy it. Like if you're selling something and people see you're desperate, they smell it on you.
Yeah.
But when you're an actor or you're a comic or that desperation becomes motivation. Do you follow what I'm saying? That desperation becomes motivation. That's what the problem is with people. Everybody wants to relax. Everybody wants to go on vacation. Everybody thinks they have a vacation coming to them. I never seen nothing like this in my life. People, I have friends that go away in Jersey every 8 months. Like they think they have a vacation coming to them. Then you talk to them, they tell you how rough life is. Yeah, but we're saving money because it's tight right now. He got his overtime cut. Then what are you doing in Bali?
Yeah.
I don't understand prioritizing in life, So, what are we talking about, Lee? When did you get me
It's
started?
just,
You get me over here all high. Give me some love. Love is the word of the day. It's over, Lee Syatt. Wednesday, April 23rd. It's 4:20. Oh, my God. Get up, drink your coffee, stretch your back out, stretch your hands, your feet.
Where were you? I think maybe you were in Tennessee, and it was last year. Because when I went to Tempe, it was an older one where you couldn't do the temperature, but it's like high cool, low cool.
Right.
And I turned it to high cool out, and I woke up shivering.
Oh, yeah.
But you did it. You did it once, I think, at your wife's family, and he started peeing on the floor from the bed. I don't know. I think he said it on stage like once. Like he started like peeing around the room from the bed.
When it gets cold and I don't want to get up. I love being. The only way I can sleep is freezing.
Yeah.
I like putting a blanket over my head with that sleep apnea tube flowing out.
Over your head?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that freaks me out. I can't do that.
I put the blanket over my head, and how I breathe is with the sleep apnea tube. That's why I like it freezing. I want to.
Do you put your foot out?
Not even close. Everything stays underneath.
I have to have my foot. I have at least have one foot out. Yeah. I'm gonna have to bring hummus to the new office.
You're not bringing hummus to the new office because I don't even want hummus. That's a no hummus zone.
You know where I heard they have good hummus?
Where?
Austin, Texas.
They kill people who eat hummus
on site.
Go to Houston or Dallas, they'll kill you. What are you talking
not
about?
Really.
Why? What do you do? You leave here at 8:30. You got till 10 o'clock tonight to do something. Well, how long do you think it's going to take you to take a walk, call it? You're done by lunchtime.
No.
Yeah.
No, I got a lot of shit to do.
What do you got to do?
We're looking at offices. I got to call these 8,000
We're not
people.
looking at all. I'm going to go look at one more office. That's
okay.
it. You got to go for a walk. What else? Put the priorities.
Okay, well, I'm going for a walk.
Right.
Calling insurance and the cops.
Right, the cops.
I have to call the police I'm looking at tonight.
Right.
Yeah. And I have to drop off at 7.
That's 12. You got 7 hours to kill. You got 7 hours to sit
while
there.
I'm moving, I don't want to leave these people hanging.
You're not going to move. It's only take you one day to move.
One day?
You got 2 hours in your day to move. Don't ever shut nothing down. You're in operation. Do businesses shut down because they're going to move? No.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. You just can't stop because you're moving. You think you got this busy day, but most of your day you're sitting on that bed on the computer. I know this.
Well, yeah, but that's
that those days are done with. This is all part of the new league. You give yourself a lot of time to relax, Lee. A lot of time to relax. It's too much.
Well, it's not relaxing.
You're single. You don't see your girlfriend in the daytime. You don't have a cat. You don't have a dog. You got nothing. You got to get on it. That's it with stories. No more in bed throwing M&Ms up in the air
that'd be
and
nice.
eating them like that. I know you. You're going to keep selling shirts. You got to keep moving forward. You're going to fill your days from now on. You're 25 years old.
I'm not. I have
At
full
25, I didn't even have a house. I didn't even watch TV at 25. I didn't even know what baseball was. I don't know when the Twinkies. Somebody told me the Twins won the World Series. There's no more TV in your life. Do the computer and what you got to work. It's over. What's happening now? Where you, the priest. You understand what's going on, Lisa? Syatt?
You got me all fired up this morning. This
That's
is good.
right. What are you pressing buttons for?
Well, mind you, what's the question? That's my whole thing. I press buttons.
I want you to do me a favor. I want you to find the last 2 minutes of Dogs by Pink Floyd. That's the anthem of the day today. So, you get... what are you confusing me for?
Well, when I look at the screen, I should be looking at you.
$1, $6, and $9. Plus, they got one wipe Charlie's. EscapePod.tank. They've been with me for 3 months. EscapePodTank.com.
How many times are you supposed to shower a day?
3.
No.
Yes.
3.
3.
That's a lot of showers.
What are you going to do? You want to be clean. You ever smell somebody, bro?
Oh, yeah, of course.
You want to smell like that?
No.
Then you got to be washed.
3 showers.
3 showers. You're a chubby dude. You release odors like me.
Yeah.
You ever smell your shirts at the end of the day? It smells like cheeseburgers, and you think that's because because it comes out of our system. You don't want to work out every day, so when you sweat, top sweat, what do you think that smells like? Onions and that hummus. Where do you think that goes?
I don't know. Comes out in the sweat?
Comes out of your sweat,
wow.
And it goes into your clothes. Now you go take that shirt off, put it down, and then you sit there and go, "Well, I didn't do nothing yesterday. I'm gonna put that back on."
Oh no.
You know what that shirt smells like after that? And then you try to tighten. You ever smell somebody with sweat on their shirt and they put cologne on top of the sweat?
No, that's right.
We have friends that do that. I don't want them around when they do that. You gotta wash. You don't want no problems? Take 3 showers a day.
You know, how much time to wash 3 times a day?
You gotta make time. This life is about making time if you want to get forward. You got to make time to work out. You got to make time. You know what? I hate drinking those protein shakes. But today, on the way back, I got to stop at the protein store and get protein powder. But I have to do it. These are the things you have to do in your life. You have to work on it.
That's true.
Godliness is next to cleanliness. Did you find dogs for me?